What's going on, y'all? It's Big Facts again, coming at you with another video. So recently, Eagles receiver Desean Jackson has been making headlines due to a post he made on Instagram. This post is in regards to a statement Minister Louis Farrakhan, had posted or has stated before. And Desean Jackson here, this is a picture actually, took to his Instagram page and posted that. And in that statement, made by Louis Farrakhan or written by him, Hitler said, because the white Jews know that the Negroes are the real children of Israel and keep America's secret, that the Jews will blackmail America. They will extort America. Their plan for world domination won't work if the Negroes know who they are. The white citizens of America will be terrified to know that all this time they've been mistreating, discriminating, and lynching the children of Israel. Now, Desean Jackson posted that, that was coming from Louis Farrakhan. And he took that and posted that on his Instagram story. And, he received heavy backlash where a lot of people stated that, his post was anti-Semitic. He was posting an anti-Semitic quote and et cetera, et cetera. Now, he has later apologized and was forced to apologizing. But I want to say this, for one, a lot of people get a lot of misconceptions on, what's anti-Semitic and what's Zionist rhetoric. All right. So, for one, Louis Farrakhan has gotten a bad rap. A lot of people out there, like I said, do not know the difference between being anti-Semitic and anti-Zionist. All right. They kind of join the two together. Louis Farrakhan and Desean Jackson and plenty of other black people around the world are not anti-Semitic. They do not hate Jews. Heck, how could they hate Jews when the majority of the black people in America are Christians? Majority of them are Christians. They, being Christians, are followers of Christ. Jesus Christ was a Jew. So off tops, they can't hate Jewish people. Secondly, when you look at the black people who are not Christians, but let's say that are fall into the class of being Muslims, follow the Islamic faith, the Muslims look at Jesus Christ as a prophet. They respect him as a prophet. So for that matter, right there, Louis Farrakhan will be going against his faith to have hate for Jews because Jesus Christ is a prophet, is regarded as a prophet in his religion. So he can't hate Jews. Now, what they do dislike, and which a lot of people do dislike, is Zionism. Even there are Jews that dislike Zionism, that are against it. There are Jewish people out there that are against Zionism. And I'm going to show you. All you have to do is Jews against Zionism. Right there. You can look it up. People are against all that. There's plenty of Jews against Zionism. All right? Even clicking here in Wikipedia. They do not like Zionism because that is basically, let's just put it in a layman's terms, what Zionism is just the promotion of Jewish superiority. You could equate it almost like white superiority, white supremacists. That's what Zionism is. They are mistreating the people of Palestine. Look all throughout the world, all throughout the Arab world. That is what they're against. That's what Louis Farrakhan has been against, Zionism. Now let's look at the definition, because I've been very vague on that. Let's look at the definition of Zionism, because none of this is anti-Semitic. All right. Zionism, a movement for, or originally the reestablishment and now the development and protection of Jewish nation, and is what is now Israel. All right. That's what they have on the dictionary term. But when you go deeper into the whole Zionist movement, all right, it's a nationalistic movement where they're all for the Jewish state. Everybody else who is a non-Jew is regarded less to a degree. In the Zionist movement, there goes Theodor Herzl, who is the founder of the Zionist movement back in 1896. This is him. No Muslim, no Christian, really nobody should be for this. All right. Look at the Catholic Church is against Zionism. And if we go even further right here, anti-Semitism or anti-Zionism, some critics of anti-Zionism have argued the opposition to Zionism can be hard to distinguish from anti-Semitism. See right there, he even says it. Some critics of anti-Zionism have argued that the opposition to Zionism can be hard to distinguish from anti-Semitism. And a lot of people conflate the two. They even stated right here, a lot of people conflate the two, thinking that, oh, you know, when people like Louis Farrakhan, who has been wrongfully banned from sites like Instagram, they think he's anti-Semitic when he's just really against Zionism. And the people that they talk about that are controlling Hollywood, controlling the media, they're not necessarily, you know, your everyday Jew, you know, who does not have these type of beliefs, you know, that they're superior to the next man. Those people that they're talking about are the Zionists, the people who want to promote this type of rhetoric. That Jews are ahead of everybody else. They want to promote the state of Israel. You know, that it's the only homeland, that the Palestinians should not be there. All right, let's continue. And that criticism of Israel may be used as an excuse to express the viewpoints that might otherwise be considered anti-Semitic. There we go. Look, it's plain as day. This was nothing but a 2-3 minute research. I mean, I've already known some of this stuff, but anybody can look this stuff up. Anybody. They are conflating the two. Desean Jackson is not anti-Semitic, nor was what he posts anti-Semitic. What it was anti-Zionist. And that is what people like Louis Farrakhan and many other people who talk about the Jews running Hollywood and, you know, running the banks and all that, that is what they're talking about. They're talking about the Zionist. All right? Remember that. There's a difference between the two. But a lot of people, miseducated, want to come out here and run their mouths. And mostly, you know, it's coming from the non-black crew that just want to find a reason to drag another black man down. Just want to find another reason. Because all what's going on, they're just trying to find a reason to try to, you know, throw some sort of hypocrisy amongst black people, to say that black people are racist. And I'm going to say this, all right? There's no way a black man could be racist. Not in this country. Not at all. Because racism is, you know, using your ethnic group or your skin color or whatever and then using that as a way to propagate power, to basically dominate another group of people. Now, what power does a black man have in the United States of America? Please tell me. What type of economic power or what type of political power does he really have that he can now impress upon because of the fact that he's black, that he's better than somebody else? None whatsoever. But they're trying to conflate the two again. So like I said, there's a difference between Zionism, anti-Zionism, and anti-Semitism. There is a huge difference. Now, people can make that mistake easily. Those who are, you know, low thinkers and people who don't want to think at a higher level, they can make that mistake. But those who do think at a higher level will know the difference. And like typical, most of the media rhetoric, they're low level thinkers. They do not think high. They don't think at any higher level. Now let's continue to read here on CNN. NBC Sports and other outlets reported that he also shared a clip of the speech made by Louis Farrakhan, the Nation of Islam leader, who has been widely criticized as being anti-Semitic. In the speech, Farrakhan accused Dr. Anthony Fauci and Bill Gates of wanting to depopulate the earth with coronavirus vaccine. Now, I'm not going to get into that. That's for all you conspiracy theorists, whether it's true or not. But, you know, what I do want to put out here is this. There is a difference, and this is the point of the video. There's a difference between being anti-Semitic and being anti-Zionist. Desean Jackson is not an anti-Semitic person. Louis Farrakhan is not an anti-Semite. All right? None of those people are. So y'all got to learn the difference. But I want to hear what y'all have to say. Like, comment, subscribe down below. I'm out.